Hey everyone, Oath Alliance here with my last video update for PAX. I'm back in my room. As you can see, very nice to be home after about a 4-hour drive back all the way south, back into Oregon. Glad to be here. So, sort of my last roundup here for everything PA from PAX. As I stated before in the forums, for some reason I was not allowed to take any video yesterday. Monday. I don't know why. I was setting up my camera and Brad was like, "Don't put it there. Put it, don't put it up next to the stage. People can't walk up." Wasn't sure why. There's a table placed right in front of so the stage was like this, and there's a table like right here, and I was putting it off to the side into unless someone wanted to get between the stage and the table in this tiny little. Anyways, but I moved it back next to one of the speakers. They had speakers up with the things, and some people would sort of congregate between the speakers. So I was putting it off to the side as best I could, and then whoever was running the video and sound, I don't know who he is, and he definitely didn't know me because he called me Sir instead of Oath Alliance or Oath. He came out and said, "Sir, can I ask you not to record any video?" So hopefully, I'm hoping that that means that they were going to release all of the video they had gotten. I'm not sure if it is or if it isn't, but that's why I asked, and I was weighing around to see if Garrett would show up because I'd already previous mentioned at least to John and Garrett that I might take video. Uh, so, anyways, and John at least when I'd been like, yeah, well, if you guys aren't going to release the video, I'll take video, and John was like, I don't care, go ahead. But yeah, I was waiting for Garrett since he's the producer, so I was like, he's in charge. If I can get his okie dokie, then I can do it. But he never showed up, so I wasn't able to get any video, so I left on other things. Anyways, sub was pretty much the same. But they did have a strong showing. A lot of people sort of stopped by whenever they were casting games, sort of watched, and so things did. I got to meet Zaphod, Marshall, and Roncat, all great guys. It was actually really great to see them in person for once. So I was really happy to meet them and meet all of the Uber guys. I'll have some video later on here of me saying hi to them at the very beginning of PAX, so you can watch that. But yeah, really great to meet all of those guys. Roncat and Marshall, really nice. I hung out with them a bit more. They were really great. Marshall, you go, dude. Roncat was fun to be with as well. Said goodbye to everyone yesterday, then headed out a bit earlier. So I guess I'm going to take this little bit of time to sort of criticize or what I think Uber could do better for next time they do PAX after 1.0 release. So after 1.0, I'm hoping that they're going to make a tutorial or a demo or something, or a demo slash tutorial for Planetary Annihilation. Lots of people are asking, I'm new to the game, I want a tutorial, I don't know what to do, watching videos doesn't help. And so I'm hoping they'll make that, which would be great because while I was there a number of times, at least 5 or 6 times, where I actually saw it coming, probably a lot more, where people would come up and say, "Hey, can I play this game?" And they'd have, Garrett or one of the other guys, whoever was being asked would say, "No, we're only doing people that we know can play the game, people from our community and stuff like that." And then the people would go, "Oh, okay," and then they'd pick up their paper. And most of the places there that had games, people could walk up and play. I think, actually every single game. Well, I think Uber was one of the very few that you can actually walk up and play the game. Which I understand, it's not released yet. They don't have a demo. They've been working on actually getting the game out. So there's nothing really there for people to be, looking at other than, no, it suddenly got way darker. Other than just, kind of trying to figure it out, and they'd stumble around a bit. And knowing Planetary Annihilation, they'd probably be like, what the heck is going on? I can't do this. So I definitely understand that. But next year I'd like to see them, have a demo or something so people can walk up and be like, oh my word, let me play this. And they'll be like, oh, this is so cool, because people really liked the game. But I think they really wanted to play the game, not just watch, a few people play it, 3v3 or something, go on and it get casted, because they were sort of like, hey, well, this is kind of cool, but League of Legends, and, I can play that. But this game, I'd have to buy it, and it's cost me money. It's not free to play or anything, so, I'll take one of these nifty little handout things. But anyway, so next time, I'd like to see Uber, really get on that, because I think that if they jumped on that and actually set up a few stations after they get all of the optimization and everything, they'll have another year. This is for PAX Prime specifically that I'm talking about. So they'll have like another year to do all of this work on the game and possibly get out a tutorial, and then people can just hog wild on it, just play it till it's dead and do that. I think lots of people would then just play it, be like, this is a freaking awesome game. I want this. How do I get this? Give it, throw money at Uber. So that's why one of the things I'd really, really like to see about them doing towards that. I think that'd just really boost the entirety of what was going on there. Lots of people stopped by to buy merchandise. I think that was one of the things. I don't know. I just saw tons of people buying merchandise, so they might have made the majority of their money, even if all of those people who came by didn't buy a copy of Planetary Annihilation. There were tons of people like, oh my goodness, this is so awesome stuff. Mainly the statues for Super Monday Night Combat. They're like, statues, they're like $20. They're on sale. I'll buy 5 or 6. There were some people buying 2 or 3. So buying shirts and stuff like that. They only had SMNC shirts. So all right, now to very ending part, I guess. It was a fun experience. Great to meet all the guys at Uber. Great to actually meet them. But in closing, I'm just going to say this. All of those people who are wondering, were me and a few of the other guys being serious when we talked about black hole cannon, asteroids and stuff? They do not exist in the game as far as I played or anything like that. Didn't see them in there. As far as I know, they have on those computers that they had almost the exact same version, save for the few updates that they had to rush out on those. They weren't connected to the entire thing. They had a enclosed system for their internet so that they could play it. So they probably set up a server without internet, and then they had gigabyte connections all going probably to it to do it. Anyways, but that's what they were doing, and as far as I know, I got to play 3 times. Almost, I could have played Monday, but I was leaving at the time that I was asked, so I wasn't able to. But as far as I know, and I have no reason to believe otherwise, there's no extra things, no black hole cannons, nothing like that. We were just trolling, like Scathus. Anyways, but that's kind of it for this roundup. Like I said, I'll have more videos. The prize, the giveaway going for PAXmas ends tonight. So if you check out my previous video, or I can actually put a link in the bottom to the thing, there's about 2 hours left. It's 12 o'clock my time, so about 2.5 hours probably. So get on that really quick. Hopefully there will be some time left. If not, whoever gets it, gets it. Anyways, great to see all of you there who came. And for those of you who didn't come, maybe next time. Anyways, this is Oath Alliance signing off for the last time with these PAX vlogs that I know you're probably all tired of. Until next time, stay strong and game on.